Viva Brazil.
Now, watching a World Cup match live in the stadium is one of those things that any football lover should have on their bucket list, if you know what the bucket list is. That was that movie. Now, getting a ticket, however, is next to impossible, even for those who can afford it, because of the complex bidding process. That is why Citizen Sports' Wahiga Mora is still rubbing his eyes in disbelief after he watched Argentina overpower Nigeria 3-2 in Porto Alegre yesterday. Here is his experience.
When we get out.
Watching a live World Cup match in the stadium is the stuff that dreams are made of.
Absolutely leave that on.
These were the thoughts that ran through my mind as our bus powered its way to the Beira Stadium in Porto Alegre, Brazil. Now, for security reasons, we could not park too close to the stadium, and so we alighted a kilometer away. The run-up to this World Cup had been marred by reports of insecurity, and heavily armed police patrolled the area. The security search at the stadium was quite stringent, with authorities confiscating anything deemed suspicious, including pens and umbrellas. Now, this is the World Cup ticket, and it designates the exact gate one would enter, followed by the level, the block, the row, the seat, and sector of the 51,000 capacity stadium. On Wednesday afternoon, 43,283 fans were in attendance, with 98% of them supporters of Argentina. Exactly 1 hour before kickoff, and the players came onto the pitch, did some warm-up, and then retreated to the changing room. The national anthems of Argentina and Nigeria preceded the official kickoff at 1 p.m. Porto Alegre time. Lionel Messi shocked the Nigerians with this third-minute goal.
Messi is wonderful, but I'm not surprised. Nigeria will score. It will end 3-2.
Nigeria's Ahmed Musa equalized within 80 seconds with a curling finish. By halftime, Argentina were 2-1 up after Lionel Messi's super free kick just before the break.
I feel bad, but there is hope. There is hope. I believe in Nigeria.
The match ended 3-2 in favor of Argentina, with both teams qualifying for the next round as first and second in the group.
It's so unfortunate that we would allow Argentina to score 3 goals. We would have ended the game when it was 2-2. I feel very bad.
Of course they could have drawn, but it's football, man. Anything can happen, but I'm happy we made it to the next stage.
It's unfortunate that Nigeria lost because they kick on their own. Otherwise, they were just at par.
But for the marshals on duty, they never caught a glimpse of the action, as their job description stipulates that they must watch the crowd at all times. With very few Africans in this stadium, we soon became hot property, with everyone eager to take our photos and exchange their jersey with ours.
Now, watching a World Cup match live in the stadium is an experience like no other. Bearing in mind, this is Brazil, the home of football. To be quite honest, the pitch does look smaller than it does on TV, but the experience, the action here is completely out of this world. Reporting for Citizen Sports at the Beira Stadium, I'm Wahiga Mora in Porto Alegre, Brazil.
Such an experience, and I am here. I'll complain about that later on. Now, Uruguay and France believe their side could lose its attacking prowess with their star striker Luis Suarez facing a lengthy ban for allegedly biting Italian defender Giorgio Chiellini. Elsewhere, France advanced through to the last 16 following their goalless draw with Ecuador at the Maracanã Stadium in Rio de Janeiro. Citizen TV's Brandon with an update from Brazil.
Well, the last time that Rio de Janeiro hosted a World Cup match, the city witnessed huge traffic to such an extent that some of the football fans found it difficult to access the match venue. Consequently, the officials of this state decided to make today a public holiday. And as you can see in the background, the residents capitalized on that. This is the Ipanema beach. The Uruguayan flag was the central object in this side of the famous shoreline. It served as a meeting point for the hundreds of Uruguayan fans. who are enjoying the sun alongside the locals. The topic that dominated most of the conversation among the Uruguayans was Luis Suarez's imminent ban after allegedly biting Italy defender Giorgio Chiellini in their last group match.
I think it's because Suarez had too much pressure, too much stress, and I don't know, sometimes the people when have too much stress.
The match is starting with this World Cup's knockout phase and extending to the domestic season in England.
Uruguay is going to miss the most important player, of course, and it's going to affect the tactic of the team. But we have good players like Forlan.
We have Cavani, we have Forlan, we have other players, but for me, Suarez have a big heart.
Uruguay will face Colombia at the Maracanã Stadium in Rio de Janeiro in the last 16. The stadium on Wednesday hosted its 4th World Cup match with France playing Ecuador. The decision by the city of Rio to make the match day a public holiday helped to ease the traffic significantly. This was good news for both sets of fans. The security apparatus at the walkway to the stadium was something else. Unlike the last time that we visited the Maracanã Stadium for a World Cup match, this time round security was heightened, with officials scrutinizing each and every fan who was trying to access the iconic stadium. Those buying and selling tickets found themselves in hot soup, like these two gentlemen who were apprehended by the police.
Come on. We sit next to each other in the stadium. France, see the game.
It seems some like this lady were immune to the security checks.
France gonna win this competition. There's a favorite team in Europe for win this competition.
All the European teams are doing so bad right now, but I'm the biggest Benzema fan on the planet, so I'm really, really happy right now for France.
Latinoamérica, vamos arriba!
The match ended goalless, with France finishing top of the group. They will face Nigeria in the last 16. Reporting for Citizen Sports, I'm Bernard Ndong in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Right, a lot of talking points in those two stories, but this is where I want to begin.
Yes.
And ask Mike, because he's the boss here, the sports CD, seriously. Let me do this. Elsewhere, France advanced to the
I know where you're going.
You know where I'm going, isn't
yes.
it? That was the story Dong was supposed to do. But Dong starts at the beach. Dong talks about France and Ecuador at the beach. Dong talks about Suarez and the biting at the beach. What is Dong doing?
It was a holiday. It's a holiday. Rio de Janeiro, it was a holiday.
No, Mike, this is very painful. Look at that. This is where he begins the story. At the beach, come on.
Why not? My only problem is
out of the stadium.
Hussein, this is where I bring Pierra in. Pierra, what is wrong with that first picture?
Well, to be honest, it's a beach.
Yes.
Everybody's in their briefs and swimwears, and he's in a shirt. And with clean hair, you know, that's awkward.
That's the only complaint we have.
Imagine.
You should have done that report without a shirt.
Exactly, yeah. We have not done a lot.
No, give him a break. Come on.
You should have done the report without.
Look at him. A shirt, full buttoned.
Esther, what are your thoughts?
Same thing. I agree. Yeah. Everybody else is shirtless, and he's wearing even almost to the neck. Maybe.
I don't think that's where Hussein was going with this.
So Hussein, look at the Pandora's box you've opened. This is all your fault.
No.
Who started with the beach?
Me. Let me say my point.
Look at what it has started.
No. We're talking about the shirt. Give Dog a break, man. He's reporting he was supposed to be in the stadium wearing a shirt. Then he decided to go to the beach.
But when you go to Rome, when you go to Rome,
Mike and Dong now are Higgs. Brilliant. They're doing a brilliant job. But when Ndoko could you enjoy, then you call us here to hold.
No, Hussein. My question to you, I will throw it back to you. You've come to the Viva Brazil studio, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're doing news,
take me there. Then I'll
just hold up, Hussein. When you're doing news, why are you in that German jersey?
I was only with my jeans. Yes. Okay.
You came to this studio. What did you do? You removed your coat and your shirt.
Yeah.
That is exactly what Pierra is saying. When you go to Rome, do what the Romans do.
You're running away from what I'm asking you.
And the
shorts, yeah. We demand
you win. Mike has won because of the two ladies. And the other question, why, in fact, the studio here, if we can get everybody there asking, is how come I had DJ Pinye and Arvin, then Mike has two ladies. What happens to mixing?
Then come here.
No, it's all right. Just
There's a lot of space, Esther.
Yeah.
See, there's space here.
Yeah,
just call him. Tell him to come and stand here. Hussein, come. Let's do this here when you're here now.
Okay. Let's start with another talking point. You have not answered me.
Esther, tell me. Leave Hussein alone. He'll complain about anything and everything. This is what we go through every other time in the newsroom.
No.
He has got 4 jerseys now. German home, German away, German training, and German tracksuit. That is what, then he comes in a German jersey here. He has all of those ones. What would you give to be in Wahiga's shoes? Get into the stadium. Have you ever dreamt of that?
Yes, I have.
For the World Cup?
For the World Cup. And
yes.
I'm really planning for the next one in Qatar. Maybe I'm saving up for the trip. I want to be in the field and feel that, feel it when I'm there, yes.
I'll let you in on a secret that Pierra told me before we started. She says when she's spinning there, she's very concentrated. When she's doing her things, the way Pinye is doing his stuff now, she's very into the mix, that she does not notice what goes on around her. So it has caused a problem, Hussein, and we want to help her out. She says she doesn't get to mingle with people, she doesn't mix with them, you know. So she'd like Hussein and I to help her in, if guys can tweet and say, you know, I'd like to meet Pierra. You know, you never know what will happen out of that. That was the conversation that was going on on the side there.
I thought I was brought
that is why you noticed Dong's shot, you know. It's very sad.
See?
No. I thought I was brought here to discuss football.
That is part of football.
But you went on to discuss Dong's shot.
I thought that was part of football. No?
Exactly. Now, even what we talked about is part of football.
Okay.
No, I tell you, can we discuss about Ghana tonight? I love my jersey.
You're talking about Ghana. You want to talk about Ghana?
No, I don't.
Where do you think Ghana will go? How far would Ghana go? I know we've prepared clips about Ghana and stuff, and the director is already making noise here. You guys, you have 10 minutes. What would Ghana do today? You've seen what Nigeria did yesterday. Yeah. What would Ghana do today?
I'll be honest with you, I'm not a football fanatic, but if Ghana can play exactly the way Nigeria played yesterday, they can go a little far. I mean, their defense was pretty good. They played a pretty good game, and if Ghana can do the same, I think they might go somewhere. I fully support them. I mean, they're Africa team, so I fully support them.
Esther, tell me, you watched Nigeria.
Yeah.
Ghana will be up against, Nigeria was up against Lionel Messi yesterday. Ghana is up against Cristiano Ronaldo today.
Yeah.
Do you think they're up to the task?
I don't think so.
Why?
I really don't think so, because according to how they played the previous games, you know, they were not playing in a team. They were not playing as a team. They were looking for individual praises. We just want to. They were not doing as a teamwork. They were just doing for individuals. They want to.
Everybody was playing for themselves.
I think so. That's what I think.
Okay, for other stories making headlines in Brazil, here's Maureen Wende with Viva Brazil.
After failing to progress to the knockout rounds, outgoing world champions Spain have already arrived home in Madrid. Fans turned out in droves to welcome them, but La Roja disappointed those gathered at the airport, leaving by an alternate exit.
I thought it was an ugly gesture. They should have appeared because we came to give them our support and a thank you for all their effort. Because win or lose, they have to stand up for what they have done.
Following England's disastrous exit from the World Cup, the FA have declared their support for head coach Roy Hodgson to build for the future.
I think there's a lot of work to be done, but I also think that we're on a good path. I can see a lot of possibilities for this team and these players to improve and become better, and I'm very pleased that I'm going to be the man leading them.
The final round of group matches takes place tonight, with a top 2 clash between Germany and the US in Group G heading the bill. US head coach Jürgen Klinsmann goes up against his native Germany, who he managed in 2006, and a loss for either side could see them heading home. If they do slip up, the winner between Ghana and Portugal could nick second place on goal difference. While in Group H, Belgium can guarantee first place with a draw against Korea Republic that needs a win to give themselves hope. But second place is likely between Algeria, who need just 1 point, and Russia, who require all 3 to usurp the Desert Foxes into second place.
Well, the message is very simple. You know, we want to beat Germany. We want to be first in our group. So we're not thinking about a tie. We have to work hard for it. We have to take all the energy in there. And the circumstances will be, again, very challenging, you know.
Well, Pierra, you told me something that I really want you to explain to me. I never knew the story of Cristiano Ronaldo and that haircut. You know, it was a joke on Twitter. They were saying, Lionel Messi, 2 games, 4 goals. Neymar, 2 games, 4 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo, 2 goals, 2 haircuts. So I just thought Cristiano being the poster boy, he's doing a hairstyle again, just for Pierra and group.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I would love him to do that. However, that was not the reason, and I don't think that was the reason. Cristiano was approached by some women, actually, some folks a while back, because of a kid who was suffering from some tumor, and they wanted him to give them a signed shoe so they can auction it to get money to take the kid for treatment. So what Cristiano, the hot Cristiano, did, what he did is he paid the hospital bill for the kid and actually brought the entire family to Madrid to do that, which I thought was exceptional, and that's why he cut his hair in solidarity. In solidarity, exactly. So I think that is quite admirable. No?
This one I'll ask Esther. Do you think that will have any effect? They normally say, I know that with the Harambee Stars as well, before they play a home match in Nairobi, they normally do charity. They'll go to a children's home, or they'll go to Nairobi Hospice, or they'll go somewhere. They'll just do something for charity, just to give back to the community before their match. So do you think Cristiano's action would bring in good vibes for them today?
I don't think so, because it starts from the heart. You're doing this because you want to win, or you want to be, you know, you want to go far. If it's not coming from your heart, then it won't make any change. You don't just do charities taking it as an advantage because you want to win or do something.
So you think Cristiano is taking advantage? He's just stealing the limelight?
No, he's not. I don't think he's
out for limelight. And neither is he going to spend, was it 89,000 euros?
Yes.
For just publicity, honestly. I think that was something that was from the heart.
That's not just the first one. If you look at when Brazil were training, Brazil is one of the most guarded teams in their training sessions. They've got armed policemen and military police around their training sessions. So there's a kid who went for their first training session. He sneaked through the barriers and ran onto the pitch. So the police ran after the boy. So the boy went to hide behind one of the players. And the player was like, no, just leave him alone. So talk to the boy and ask the boy, what would you like? Then the guy said, I want this jersey. So the guy just removed it and said, here, have it. And we've seen that so many times. No.
I know, right? But it shows that they're human at the end of the day.
I think their lives are very boring. Because you're just with players. If you go to a club, you have got
throughout.
You don't have privacy. If you go to a club where Pierra is spinning, it's only Pierra you'll see because she has VIP access. The rest of us we don't have. You know, conversation for another day. Hussein Mohammed is calling me on that magic wall because I want to give Hussein a challenge because he's a doucheman. You call doucheman German.
I want to beat you.
Not a douchebag. You're a Kenyan.
Well, one thing, Mike, you cannot afford to say those guys' lives are boring. They get millions to enjoy football. What is wrong with it?
You'll
How
come
is
from
that boring?
You'll work. Okay, you tell me. Is your life the same since you came on TV?
Of course, it's not the same.
You hide. You tint your car. I don't know. You park car. Okay. No. I've stopped. Yeah. See, you know exactly what they do. Well, Magical Hussein says he knows how to use this thing, and since it's a German fan, yes, you come this side.
Where Germany is.
You come this side, then you look for German somewhere. Just go there to the groups. Then Germany is in group G. Yes.
So I go to Germany?
Yes. Just tap on the group, then it comes the whole group. This is the way they stand now.
Yeah, 4 points, 4 goals. US 4-1.
Goal difference of 4, 1, -1, and -4. Points 4, 4, 1, 1.
Let me be honest about something.
Yes.
This game is really interesting.
Germany,
United States.
Yes.
US plays simple, basic football. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. And they have a German coach who really knows a lot about Germany, Jürgen Klinsmann. So I'm a bit...
You're a bit worried?
I'm a bit worried, but anyway.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
German.
Yeah.
You get into them. This is the lineup of Germany. And Hussein is going to try and give us his lineup for today. We need to get the icon moving first, Hussein, then we can be able to get the players to move. Can I tap on this side and I get them? Yeah, so I don't know, Hussein, if you agree with my... There we go. I don't know if you agree with my lineup for now. We just did different things. Yeah, I'll just activate it in a moment.
Mario Götze.
Yes, Mario Götze.
Toni Kroos. Andre Schürrle, you mean?
Yes, that is Andre Schürrle. This is Toni Kroos, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Jerome Boateng, Pa Mertesacker, Manuel Neuer. That is, there we go. Okay. This is jumbled up, all jumbled up. There is nobody who plays anywhere. I don't know. So
right, Pierra Makena, of course, centre back.
Yes.
This is Hoedis.
That is Eric. I don't know. Is that you're the German?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Okay. Jerome should play. I don't really know if Jerome should play.
Yes.
But anyway, I'll do this. Jerome here.
On the right.
Hoedis should play here.
Uh-huh.
You mean this is okay?
Andre
Schweinsteiger, I don't know. Okay, he has been having a problem, an injury.
Yes.
We saw how when he came in the Ghana game, how he changed everything.
The subs are here, so you can pick anybody from here and put them
I think it's important that he starts the game today. Toni Kroos should be there. Mesut Ozil was playing on the left. Schweinsteiger should play with Philipp Lahm.
You're putting Philipp Lahm in the mid.
Yeah, that's how they're playing right now.
Okay.
Thomas Müller, of course. This should change again. Should be here. Would go with... I don't think Andre Schürrle should start.
Schürrle should not start.
Schürrle should not start.
So there's your subs bench. You can pick from the subs bench.
Really
who do you want?
Me up with the first names.
Okay, who do you want to come in there?
This is Hummels, I believe.
Yes, Matt Hummels. He comes in for Schürrle.
No, Hummels should be centre back.
Centre back.
Together with Pierra Makena. My defense is set now.
Okay, your defense is set.
Okay. Toni Kroos should be in the midfield with Mario Götze. Thomas Müller should be here. And this is...
just a minute. This is Mesut Ozil. Yes.
Okay. Thomas Müller, and I'm done.
Good stuff. Well, as we wind up, Sidi.
Of course, Miroslav Klose should come in as a sub and beat Ronaldo's record.
Of 15.
Yeah.
He gets to 16. He's equaled it, actually.
He's equal it, so he's beating it now.
Good stuff. Good job done right there. Ndong says, I know, I'll check the Twitter and say, tell that guy to go back to what he's used to doing. Well, Pinye, we need music. We're celebrating Niger. Niger.
After Effect.